There we go. Just chop them up in little pieces like that. Could even go in quarters. Hey everybody, I was riding my bike up the hill this morning to go get some breakfast. No surprise there. Got some cactus fruit, but on the way back I found these horse apples. So a lot of people don't know what horse apples are. Some people call them hedge apples, and I think there's a few other things. I think like Osage orange or something like that, but these are not edible. But I'm going to tell you some of the really good uses for this and this tree. If you take these giant green horse apples, I don't even know if horses will eat them, but if you take them and cut them and leave them around your door and around any place you have bugs, they'll actually repel bugs. It's just a natural way out here that you can get rid of bugs. And then it fell down from this tree here right above me, and I'm just gonna pan around with the camera and just follow it down. It's this tree right here. It's a pretty older tree. It's called the bodark tree also. They call them horse apple trees, bodark trees. There's several different names for it. The bodark name comes from where the Native Americans used it for making bow and arrow, because it's some of the best wood there is. And farmers figured out that also it makes some of the best fence posts you can use. And actually even now it's like a luxury type of a fence post you can get. Some of the most expensive fence posts you can get are made out of this tree. So it's actually kind of an orchard opportunity for somebody. It'd be kind of weird, and you may think I'm crazy for saying this, but if you were to plant a bunch of these in a few years, you would actually have a really valuable crop of fence posts. And then I guess you could also, you have the bug repellent here. The other thing about these trees, of course, this is Texas. Central Texas is even worse. Everything out here has some kind of a defense mechanism. This tree, when it's younger, has thorns on it. It's real thorny. But as you can see, just looking at it, there's a bunch of blood weeds here. I really didn't want to walk through them. If I can get close to it without a rattlesnake wrapping around my neck, I'll be good. But everything out here bites or stabs you or stings you or something, so you just got to expect that. I guess Africa's worse, but Central Texas is pretty bad. Here's the tree up close. It looks like a nice tree going up there. Sorry about the sun flashes, but when it's a younger tree, it's gonna have thorns on it. Here's another part of it branching off another way. But these things are solid fence posts. It's really good wood. It's some of the best quality wood. You can look up how the Native Americans used it. They used it for to make some of the best bow and arrows there are. And I believe people still use them to make some wood bow and arrows. But I just wanted to go over that with you. I know it's a short video, but when you see these, even if it's not an edible plant, sometimes you got to think back and look into history or look at it a little bit different. There's a use for all this stuff. So that's all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Now these things are a little bit they have like a sticky white film on them, and so whenever you handle them, you might want to just use gloves. I'm just going to wash my hands when I'm done. But that's what the inside looks like. I'm going to go ahead and set this one right by my door. That helps with bugs, to leave it right there by the door like that.